Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So this is the final video in my Favorites Revisited series. So what I'm doing is back in 2012, I used to make videos and I had made favorites videos from January to June 2012. And this year I thought it'd be fun every month to look back at my old favorites videos and see how I feel about the products that I mentioned in those videos. Do I still like them? Have other stuff replaced the favorites? Just kind of giving an update. So let's get started. I did have a lot of favorites in my original video. I will link that down below if you're interested in watching that video, but I will mention all of the products within this video. So the first thing I talked about, I was talking about my hair products. Back 3 years ago, I was really into like doing non-heat styling, and what I would do, I would shower at night, then I would use a leave-in conditioner, and I was using the Garnier Sleek and Shine leave-in conditioner that I actually had in my in that bottle that I was included in my favorites. I had used up in a project. It was like the Finish 6 by Christmas project. So it finally took until like 2014 for me to use that up. I have a travel size of it, so that's what it looks like. But the leave-in conditioner that I really like using now are ones that are like spray leave-in conditioners. I find that they're not as heavy. The one I'm currently using, this is also something from a project. This is in my Finish 6 by Summer. I'm just using the Regis leave-in conditioner. This is supposed to be a dupe for the It's a 10. I've never tried It's a 10, but that's definitely something on my like want to buy list. So once I finish up this, I think I will try the It's a 10, but I really like using leave-in conditioners. And as I said, I really prefer the ones that you can like spray in versus something thicker like the Garnier. So still like leave-in conditioners, just have kind of switched the type of leave-in conditioners that I prefer to use. So going back to 2012, I would put leave-in conditioner in my hair after I showered at night, and then I would braid my hair and then sleep on the braid, and I would wake up in the morning, undo the braid, and then I would use a wave spray to kind of give it a kind of wavy sort of look. And what I was using is the Garnier Fructis. This is the Wonder Waves Wave Enhancing Spray. I still have it. This is something I use occasionally. It's kind of a fun product if I want to like do something kind of fun with my hair. I definitely don't use it on a daily basis. And now, especially with my shorter hair, I have to heat style it. My hair doesn't really like look that great if it's not heat styled, so not really into the non-heat phase right now. A hair product that I do like using with my, especially with my new hair, especially doing more heat styling, is the Living Proof. This is the Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 styling treatment. I've talked about this before. I like this because it does multiple things for your hair. So you don't have to use a ton of different products, but this is currently my go-to hair product. And then finally for my hair, back in 2012, so I would use the leave-in, the wave spray, and then I'd finish everything off with hairspray. And I was using a Paul Mitchell hairspray back a few years ago. I've used that up since. My current hairspray that I'm using is the John Frieda Frizzy's Moisture Barrier Firm Hold Hairspray. I like this stuff. I don't know. I never really know what hairsprays to get, so I kind of just like, whenever I need it, just pick out whatever. I don't know. I feel like I like this stuff. It will definitely take me a while to get through. I don't really have much of an opinion on it. It's just a hairspray. I don't really care which hairspray I use, so yeah. So that's the hair stuff. The next thing I talked about was a perfume. So the perfume that I had mentioned was by Moschino. It's the I Love Love perfume. It's in like a blue bottle with like an orange top, and it has like a heart. It smells similarly to the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. That's a much more popular scent. So a very fresh scent. And I went through multiple bottles of that stuff. I wore it throughout college and then after college. I don't know how many times I repurchased it. But at one point, I even mentioned in the video, I just kind of got sick of it. I think I wore it too much, that I just kind of got over it. So I don't really do that anymore now. If I use up a perfume, I kind of I'm ready to move on to something else. The current perfume that I'm wearing and loving is the Daisy Oh So Fresh by Marc Jacobs. This one is particularly good for the summer. It's a fresh scent. It's not super overpowering, but it's still girly. The I Love Love scent is not, it's more fresh. It's not very floral. I didn't think I really liked floral scents, but definitely since that point, since I was always using the same perfume and repurchasing the same perfume, I've kind of liked exploring different perfumes and not just sticking with the same thing. So love this perfume. I'll be sad when it's gone, but I definitely have other perfumes that I want to get, specifically the Elizabeth and James Nirvana black and white perfumes. I just kind of want to keep it, like mix it up and not always stick with the same thing. So next I just talked about some makeup. The first thing was a BB cream, the Garnier Fructis. I guess I liked a lot of Garnier products. Kind of funny, but anyway. But I talked about the BB cream. That's like first when it came out, so they only had the 2 different shades. It was before they had different sort of formulas, so I had like the light medium shade. I think the shade was a little dark for me, and it didn't do anything to help with my oily skin. I ended up tossing that, just kind of after using it for a few months, kind of realized that it didn't work that as well as I thought it worked. And that was right like 3 years ago, right when kind of BB creams were hitting the US market. So there wasn't a lot of options available, but pretty soon, like every makeup company had a version of the BB cream. There was ton more options in terms of like formula, stuff good for, you know, oily skin, dry skin, and then also a variety of shades. So currently the BB creams that I'm using, first one's by Dr. Jart. It's the BB Dissapore. This Dr. Jart only does BB creams in 1 shade. They are quite light, so they definitely wouldn't work for everyone. I find that I can wear them, and I really like the formula and the texture of them. The other one I'm currently using is the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream. This I like. They do have a maybe about 5 different shades. I'm in the shade Fair. So the shade works for me. This one's a little harder to blend. I don't like the formula of it as much as the Dr. Jart, but I do think it is good for more oily skin. So I still like BB creams, and I really like that there's so many more options available now versus 3 years ago. There was really the Garnier, like very few brands had BB creams. So you kind of, if you wanted to use BB cream and use one like kind of widely available in the US versus like the Asian BB creams, you kind of are very limited. So definitely still love BB creams. The next thing I talked about was my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On pencil that I got in a set. I think there was like 7 different mini eyeliners in the set. So I have 3 of them left. And specifically in that video I talked about the color Binge as being my current favorite. This is just like a blue shade. This is actually in my current Project 10 pan. So still using this one. It's kind of funny. Some of the products that I mentioned as favorites are things that I'm currently trying to pan. So I got the set. They were all different colors. I think a few years ago it was really popular to do like pops of color with your eyeliner. Now I really prefer more neutral eyeliners. I'm not as big into like colored products in general. So the current eyeliner that I really love, probably my favorite in my collection, another Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On pencil. This is in the color Underground. So like a taupey, shimmery shade. I really love this stuff. And much preferred over like different colored eyeliners. The next item that I talked about is my Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. This is definitely still a favorite. Nothing's changed with this. This is probably my favorite eyeshadow palette of all the ones that I have. I don't know. I love the cool tone shades of this. I think it's really pretty. So definitely still love this. The next things I talked about were a combination. It was a blush and lip stain combination. And it was these two products, and they're both in this cool tone pink. So the blush is the number 7 natural blush in Candy Pink. So that's what this one looks like. And then the lip stain was from Revlon. It's one of the Kissable Balm stains, and this is in the color Lovesick. So that's what this one looks like. And you can kind of tell I haven't used these products a ton. I like them together, but recently I haven't really been gravitating towards them. I really loved more kind of natural makeup. So the blush I'm currently using, this is no surprise if you're watching my Project 10 Pan videos, but this is the Sugar Bomb blush Benefit Box Blush in Sugar Bomb. So it's more of a natural sort of blush. And then going along with my more natural looking products, I've been really loving the Sugar lip treatment in the color Rose. And it's just a lip tint, and that's what this one looks like. So my kind of preferences for makeup has changed. I kind of prefer more natural looking makeup and not so like vibrantly colored products. The final products that I was talking about was tea. I really loved tea 3 years ago. I still love tea. I probably love tea even more now. I've gotten even more into it. Current favorite tea I thought I would mention is one by David's Tea. It's something I got when I was in New York City in the spring. This is the Earl's Garden. It's a black tea, and it has strawberries, raspberries, and black currants, and I think it's really nice and kind of different for a black tea, because black tea you always think of it being kind of bitter and strong, and this kind of makes it sweet, and I don't know, I've really been enjoying it lately. So that is everything. I guess in June 2012 I had a lot of favorites, so a lot of stuff to go over this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you've been watching the whole series, I hope you guys enjoyed the series. This is the last video in the series. I didn't make any favorites videos in the rest of 2012, so I won't have any more videos like this to update you guys on. But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.